Welcome back, everyone. This is Thomas Triple T Tie with another new bullish crypto analysis. Before we dig in and take a look at the Bitcoin daily analysis, remember this is for edutainment only and not to be considered as financial advice. Additionally, when you find value at any time during the video, feel free to smash the like, ring my bell, hit subscribe, and please share your thoughts in the comments section. Let's dig in and take a look at a news item that impacts crypto, not just Bitcoin, as a whole. The EU Parliament passes privacy busting crypto rules despite industry criticism. And this article was reported in CoinDesk, and we give you the gist of it. The European Union lawmakers voted today in favor of a controversial measure to outlaw anonymous crypto transactions, a move the industry said would stifle innovation and invade privacy. What does this mean? This means that anytime, so they cloak this under the anti money laundering requirements. I've worked in the banking industry before, for 12 years, so I know the banking industry a little bit, and so anytime you want to spend something, you just include anti-money laundering. Although those laws are legit, but at the same time, when an innovation like crypto or Bitcoin comes along, it's really easy to use anti-money laundering and all that stuff as a basis to put in place laws that could cripple innovation. In this case, what they're doing is they're saying that any transactions over $1,000 in the euro needs to be reported, as far as who did it, etc. Think about this for a second. Do you do that with cash? Like cash at the bank, they have like certain guidelines around like $10,000 and stuff before certain reporting takes place, but $1,000, that's ridiculous. So basically they're saying, like, even if a transfer came out of an anonymous wallet, like a wallet, your own wallet that you hold, your digital wallet, if a transaction occurred at $1,000 or more, it has to be reported who did it and etc. So they have to gather that information. It's very difficult to do that, especially in a decentralized environment like crypto. So what this guideline is what this law could potentially do, well, it's not a law yet because they still have to finalize the vote. But what this could do is literally just cripple what makes crypto crypto. And who does this help? It helps the traditional finance infrastructure, which is extremely threatened by the crypto industry or the digital asset industry, because they could be wiped out of existence. And they also have additional proposals that could be worse. Here, I'll give a quote for you. A separate legal proposal also discussed today would stop transfer being made from non-compliant crypto service provider, which includes those operating in the EU without authorization or that are not affiliated or established in any jurisdiction. I mean, like, think about this. Decentralized finance, who do you register that with? I think this is a huge setback for the crypto digital asset industry. This plan has to be agreed upon by both the Parliament and national ministers who meet as the EU Council in order to pass into law. Upon this news, Bitcoin dropped 2%. It went from roughly around 47.5 to 46.4, and it's since broke below 46. Major setback for the crypto industry, and this could set a precedence for other countries to follow, because lawmakers their pockets are usually lined up by who? By special interest groups. And who are the special interest groups? Multinational traditional finance. So really bummer news. But you know what? we'll figure out a way to get around this. The industry will. But in the meantime, do not vote for any politician that could stifle and cripple the crypto industry, digital asset industry. You know why? Because the digital asset and crypto industry is freedom. Is freedom no matter whether you're Republican, Democrat, conservative. It doesn't matter who you are. It's freedom. It separates money from state, like religion from state. We need to separate money from state. That's critical to your wealth and your family's well-being. Do not vote for anyone that opposes giving you the freedom to separate your money from the state. All right. I'm like pretty pumped. I'm just like, ugh. Kind of pissed. But anyways, enough with that. Let's dive into, take a look at the what happened. And if you get a chance, write to your political representatives and let them know how you feel. Let them know that you will not vote for them if they get in the way of your financial freedom for you and your family and your loved ones. It doesn't matter who they are. It's we gotta stop politicians from getting paid by special interest groups and banks, and it doesn't help the little guys. It doesn't help the average person at all. And in this case, it doesn't help the wealthy either. It doesn't help anybody. Okay. All right. Bitcoin. Crypto market heat map. No surprise here. Blood red after that news. Bitcoin's down 45.9K here. Dominance dropped. It's 41.71. It dropped 2.83%, and I expect it to drop some more. Okay, Ethereum 3.3K dominance is still pretty high, shockingly. 18.99%. ADA dropped again, $1.15 from its $1.15. Luna dropped from its all-time high back towards 102.55. And I'm not gonna go through a bunch of these, but yeah, blood red day, not good. Let's move forward to the chart here. You can see here this big candle here, red candle, it dropped. So let me get my bearings here. I'm still pretty just agitated about that news. Okay, all right. So Bitcoin put in its second bearish candle. It had 4 days to try to break the 200-day moving average. Major resistance here. It could not do it. So it's trending down. It's putting lower lows and lower highs here. And you can see this support at 46K was broken. We don't know if it's going to sustain that break or not. But if it does, the next support is here at 44.5K. And it's moving away from the top of the Bollinger Band and also the bull market support band. It's still above the bull market support band, so that's good. But it's dropping near the toward the top of the bull market support band. The top of the Bollinger Band up here. Let's see, where is it? The top of the Bollinger Band up here, that's roughly around 48.7K. And you notice that it's been rising sharply, but it's going to curve because of this drop. It's going to curve, and then it's going to start to trend down slightly. The bottom of the Bollinger Band is still at roughly 37.2K here. And this pinkish line here, the 50-day moving average, that's curving up. It's currently at 41.5K roughly. So it's got some wiggle room to move. The nice thing about when Bitcoin, I know we all want Bitcoin to move up, and that's great. The nice thing about a drop in the crypto market is gives people the opportunity who have been sitting on the sideline to re-enter. So that's, I'm neither, like I play up, I play down, I play sideways. It doesn't matter. But the nice thing is that when Bitcoin drops or the certain cryptos drop, it does give people a chance to re-enter. So I'm super excited about that. People who may have been hesitant, they can layer in here, or even lower at 44.5K or wherever. So start layering it in, because we don't know where the bottom is, and we don't know if it's gonna revert back. With the recent action, it could revert back. So start layering it in when it drops has big drops like this, in small percentages, and save some for further down. Let's take a look at the volume. Again, it's much lower than the previous days, and it's below the moving average here. And let's take a look at the indicators. And I should update this. Yesterday I mentioned that on the daily chart it would crab between 47.5K and 46.5K, and surprisingly it did do that. So that's pretty cool. I mean, it's pretty cool that that prediction was on it. So red RSI, I mentioned the other day that it was in the high range, and more than likely it'll top off and start trending down, and then it was pinching towards these blue line and the orange reddish line here, and it finally penetrated below. It went from 68.47 to 61.83. Gave that a bear. That's not the KDJ. Dang it. What happens is I keep encountering that bug, and the bug is where I click on a box and it doesn't highlight it, and I go and paste something into it, and it pastes into the wrong box. So anyways, the white KDJ line dropped below the other two lines, and it was bound to do that because it was at the top already for several days. It went from 89.0 to 72.4. It's now below that. Something to be thoughtful about is the last time it dropped below the blue K and the reddish D line was back here, March the 4th, right here, right there. That was almost a month ago. So it was above, it dropped below, and then it was below, and they finally went above and finally dropped below again. So I'm not sure how long it's going to sustain this move, but that's something to keep in mind. The last time it dropped below was on March the 4th. I gave that a bear. The MACD line rounded the local top from 1,767 to 1,736. Right here, you can see that it's rounding off the top here. And the histogram bars is also dropping shorter too, and it's putting in less bright colors here. It's more grayish, so it's rounding off, potentially eventually dropping down. So it's still a bullish print here, and that's the 15th histogram bar that's bullish. But because of the rounding off, I gave that a bull for the current bullish print, but bear because it's trending bearish. For the RSI, this is not RSI. Oh my goodness. Thank goodness for that I have all this stuff written down. I thought I double checked it, but apparently I didn't. Do a good job. Well, at least you get to see me work here. Save it. Okay. So, whoa. See, there it did that again. See, I noticed I clicked in this box, but the box didn't get activated. It activated some other box, this box instead. Goodness. Okay. TradingView, please fix this bug because it's so frustrating. Okay. Yikes. Yeah, you saw that live. I clicked, paste, yeah, I didn't do it. Anyways, the red RSI line round at the top, slid down some more from 68.47 to 61.83, gave that a bear. The aqua CVD line here, the cumulative volume delta, it's rounded off the top also and dropping down. It went from 1.824 million to 1.822 million. So momentum, the aggressive buyers versus sellers. So we're trending down, more aggressive sellers here. The white momentum indicator, momentum kind of plateau up here, and then it's starting to drop down. It flipped from 5,866 to 4,885, gave that a bear also. So overall, what is my reading on this chart? Here's the summary for you. If BTC sustain a break below 46K, which is currently below right now, it may head towards 44.5K, which is this next support level, reddish dash line here. Else, if it doesn't sustain a break there, or it could just hang around there, more than likely it will range around 46K. And that's why I gave it a bear, because of the drop. And a crab, more than likely it'll crab sideways around where it currently is right now. But if we have more bearish news, it could drop to 44.5K. And here are some max pain levels, which I'll go through in the next few charts, so you can see. Here's max pain for April the 1st, 42K. Unlikely to hit it, but again, like I mentioned yesterday, be thoughtful of downward pressure towards this direction. And it did move down. The second is 47K. That's reasonable. More likely it could range between 46 and 47. April 22nd. How did we jump so far ahead? Anyways, the 22nd is 48K. That is, I wanted to show you the 8th and stuff too. So let me get, that did not show up properly. Let me see if the second, the 22nd shouldn't be there. Let me find the 8th for you. I'm just flustered. This could be the, you see what this is? Whoa, yeah, that's not it. 29th. Weird. Anyways, I'm not going to search for it because it's going to waste too much time right now, but I'll give you what they are. Here's the on the 8th, it'll be 45K. On the 15th, will be 46K. 22nd, 48K. 29th, it's 42K. So that gives you an idea about where the options max pain prices are. And in normal circumstances, with decent open interest and volume, Bitcoin tends to head towards these directions. But open interest and some of these dates aren't very high. So just something to keep in mind. Okay, so let's take a look at the here's the drop when the EU Parliament announced their news. This is the drop right here. You can see it was a quick drop. But notice that it's not like major cascading bubbles. So that's good. That's good. It's more like, this is very organic. It's an organic sell-off, not major sell-offs, because you would see big, giant cascading bubbles. So that's good. It's organic. And here we'll take a look at some sell walls on top, and we have a light sell wall here at 50K, a bigger one roughly around 48.5K, and below 35K, a light one. The buy walls down here, 32K still there. We got 30K still there, 25K, and 20K. So that gives you an idea of where some of these sell walls up here and buy walls down here are. And that pretty much wraps it up. Sorry, I'm a little flustered today. I just really am frustrated with politicians and special interest groups that have their own agendas. And I get it. I get it. They want their business to survive and succeed at the expense of the average person. I'm more for the average person, so they can screw themselves. Anyways, I appreciate your time. I have got a couple other videos today, and so I'll see you later in the next video, which is the market analysis. And then after that, it'll be Thursday. What is Thursday? Let me check here. Thursday is Ethereum. Yeah, so I got market video update and the Ethereum weekly video for you. So I'll see you there. Peace. Oh, remember, hit subscribe, hit the like, smash the like. What is it? Ring my bell, and then also leave your thoughts about what you think about the EU Parliament passing that vote there. Peace.